Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 7th to the 13th. Keeping in mind, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you. But if it does, run with it. But throw the rest out into the universe. Okay, let's see what your download message is. Leap forward. Sounds very promising. Let's see what we have here for your tarot cards. See what we have here for your tarot messages. See what we have here. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Coming in with your first card, you have the Ten of Swords, End of Hard Times. You've got the Knight of Wands, forging forward, going after something in a big hurry. The Death card, endings and new beginnings. The, light, nice, King of Pentacles, the card of the Midas touch. And we've got the Hangman. Okay, so starting off, your download message is a leap forward, something that you're feeling passionate about, maybe a goal, maybe something that you're looking into, a project, your job, your career, a relationship, anything. It's moving forward. And it's not just moving, it's leaping forward. So you're going to find a big change in a positive way. Beautiful. However, you're going to have to pull in the reins a bit because your career and life card says real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. Okay, so that has to do with your career, your projects, the passion that you have to go into something. But put the brakes on until you've done 100% research into it. Like they say, it's nice to get your feet wet. It's nice to try new things. However, maybe they're short-lived. They may not last long. You have to be prepared for that. When it comes to relationships, don't settle, okay? Just because it's easy peasy, don't settle for it. It may not be for you. And again, it could be short-lived. It may not last the test of time. Coming in with that, you have the Ten of Swords. Now, I really never worry about this card because tens are the endings of things. And it opens the gateways and the doorways and of new possibilities. But there was a time where you felt you've been used, abused, taken advantage of. You felt as though you were betrayed. Perhaps you felt like somebody betrayed you and stabbed you in the back. You couldn't move on. You were stuck there. But you're on your feet now and you've learned. And you're taking leaps forward now in a new direction. You may have learned from a bad relationship. Maybe you learned from an unfulfilling job that you gave all yourself to and you were getting no return for your hard work and effort, but now you're not. You're over that. The hard times are over. You're moving forward. Coming in your focused part of the reading, you got fruition. This is the harvest moon. It means the things that you've put your blood, sweat, and tears into and you've invested your time into, you focused on, because this is the focus part of your reading, you're going to see it's going to pay off. You're going to see those dividends come in. You're going to see the rewards and for all your hard work and effort paying off. Harvest coming in. That means abundance. Now below that is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is that card of fast-moving energy. Something could happen this week unexpectedly that you have to kind of take a detour around, or you have to change your plans. It could be anything. Like I say, sometimes something happens just like that, and you go to work and they say, oh, so-and-so is off, you're going to have to take their job on, or you had an appointment on your calendar that's got canceled and changed, and you're going to have to act on it. It's almost like you can't let this sit. Okay, you have to act on it. It's a change you're going to have to go to adapt to and go towards. So fast-moving action coming in. Coming in your challenge part, you've got the intention card. Now, it's interesting how it shows the owl on an egg on a very opulent pedestal, and he's holding a dandelion. So he's wanting to, he's picked up something, but he has to set his intention. He has to move forward, because if the wind hits that, all his dreams are going to be scattered, right? He's wanting to carry this, but he's not realizing that if he doesn't set his intention and he doesn't think about it, in other words, stay out of the wind, it won't work. The egg is a beginning. You're ready to launch something. Something's going to hatch here, new beginning. But you have to set the intention to go towards something here. So don't just think about it. You have to act on it. Set the intention to move towards it. There's going to be change coming in, transformation, endings, and new beginnings. The Ten of Swords was indicative of that. I think that you are going to be leaving something behind. It might have been the conclusion of something, the end of a contract, the end of a job. Could be the end of a relationship. It could be the end of a lot of things. But this is a new beginning for you. Okay, you might have been in this bad place here, and now you've shut the door to that. This is a new chapter. Look at it with vision and with the promise of a new beginning. Look at the sun coming up here, right? He had to deal with all of this here in the past, but now he's saying, yes, I want this. I want to go forward in a new direction. Beautiful new beginning. Okay, endings bring new beginnings. Transformation, going through changes here. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the never-ending story. So the never-ending story, she's sitting there, she's got, she's sitting there thinking, the hourglass is there, and every hour on the hour, she's glooming and dooming, as I say. What are you telling yourself? Okay, how do we speak to ourselves? Are we thinking we're positive and we're going to be successful and we're happy today? Or are we thinking, oh no, it's not going to work out. Today's going to be a crappy day. The never-ending story is what we tell ourselves. And what we tell ourselves projects out into the outer world. And, we only attract more of that to us. So try to step up. Try to be positive here. Set the intention. Realize there's a beautiful new beginning here. Okay? The hard times are over. And fruition's going to come in, especially with the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is that card that says, he's worked hard. He's worked hard for where he is. He's very successful. And he probably was some sort of a businessman, or he had a business, or he's good with money. He's very, very good in finance. And you are going to find that your abundance is going to come in too. But you need to be more positive. You need to believe in yourself. You need to set those intentions into motion. Okay, this is a brand new beginning. You're going through change and transformation, but it's for the good. This is a card of the Midas touch. Any doors of opportunity that open up to you, hold your chin a little higher, square your shoulders off, go through those doors with confidence, because you're not going to make a mistake. You're going to land on your feet and come up smelling like a rose. This is a leap forward for you. Coming in at the end of the week, possible future energy, we have the Nightingale Spirit, and it says love is all around. Okay, so this is a card that says you're not alone. Okay, whether it's in the spirit world coming across to say, hey, we're here, the divine has got your back, and the powers that be have your back, source has your back, or someone in your life as well who beats to their own drum but can sing your song to you. Okay, so this is about feeling love around you now and in the future, because this is a future card. So the Hangman, hanging in limbo, things not going quick enough, at a stalemate, at a crossroads, but you're not tied down there. You're not there forever. This is a temporary pause in action. You are still setting the intention of moving forward to something new. Okay, he's using his brain here. He's got all these wonderful ideas up in his head, but he's not going to change who he is for anybody. He's moving forward. He realizes there's change. He's thinking about it. He's setting the intention. He's very relaxed hanging there. But once he gets everything he needs, he's going to flip up and he's going to hit the ground running. You can do that. Okay, let's see what we have here for validation, verification, and clarification. What do you need to see, know, and expect, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos? Well, I have to tell you today, I live in Ontario, outside of Toronto. 2 weeks ago, we had 70 degrees, 20 minutes away from me. And today, we have 0 and a mini snowstorm. And everything is covered in snow again. And now it's raining all within a couple of hours. So hopefully this will warm up and the rain will go away. And my beautiful daughter saw me on social media and said, hey, Mom, it's 34 degrees here, which is, we know, almost like 92 Fahrenheit in Mexico. So she's away on a beautiful holiday in Mexico. 34, I think, is a bit too hot for me. But anyway, this is temporary. This is what living in Canada, the Great White North, and in Ontario can be. But I'm not complaining, because tomorrow it can just turn like that on a dime. Okay, let's see what we have here. Coming in with the Ten of Swords, the end of hard times, realizing that something we might be really passionate about come in really fast may only be short term. okay? Make sure you don't waste your time in dead-end jobs or relationships. Coming in with the Ten of Swords, you've got that slow-moving knight, right? We had a fast one here. So this one here is making plans, getting your T's crossed, your I's dotted, and getting your ducks in a row, not rushing in. He is the only knight who isn't charging in on his horse anywhere because he doesn't have to. He's planning his moves. He knows he's not going to screw up. He knows he's not going to make a mistake. He knows he's not going to stumble and lose the war that he's maybe embattled into. He's prepared. So you need to do that too. This was hard times. You're over. You've learned from that. And you're going to be very careful now. If you were in a bad relationship, if you were in an unfulfilling job, you're planning your moves now. He doesn't fail because he does that. He's taking his time from the lessons he's learned to not go charging in too quickly. Everything that glitters isn't gold. Coming in with that Knight of Wands, fast-moving action, there's times where maybe you feel like it's not going to go away the way you want it to. And you may feel like giving up, rolling your sleeves up, throwing your hands over your head and saying, I'm done. Don't do that, because this is a card that says you have created something here. You deserve to advocate for it, protect it, and stand up, okay? Defend your corner here. Don't back down, all right? Something you're doing may take time, but don't give up. Coming in with your change and transformation, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Absolutely beautiful. And that says it, good luck. Your intentions that you're setting are going to bring you to where you want to go. So, Wheel of Fortune, get on that wagon, ride it hard, because you never know how long your luck's going to last, right? But you are moving on in a new direction, and it's going to be a better one. And this is also the card that says you could be taking a road trip on any wheeled vehicle. And that could be an airplane, okay? Coming in with the what you tell yourself and the King of Pentacles, you've got the Six of Cups. Now, you could be connecting with somebody from a distance who lives far from you, or someone who became distanced from you in a relationship. They may be returning, and it may be going way back to when you knew each other years ago or when you were kids, and now you're reconnecting. And often with social media, we do bump into these people along the way. I think you've both matured. I think you're either going to have closure, or they come with a gift of friendship or making amends of some sort. But they're very loyal to you, and I think you're going to enjoy that connection, hooking up with this person. Again, even if it's socially and having a coffee or discussion, getting together. Others, I think you're going to be entertaining children. You're going to be involved around children, and you're going to have a great time, because when we are, it brings out the child in us. Coming in next with the Hangman, oof, happy ever after, Wheel of Fortune, happy ever after, yes. So this is a card that says happy family life, happy relationships, friendships, things are, anything that was needed to be fixed gets fixed in this situation. You've got everything here now that you could ever wish for, and this is happy ever after. So, after the storm, we always look for that rainbow, and we always dream of that pot of gold at the end of it. Well, that pot of gold could show up. It could be in time, effort, support, love, maybe even money. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I will see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Virgo.